Have you ever stopped to think, who are the most powerful villains in Ben 10? That show that marked generations didn't just bring us epic aliens, it also gave us monsters, intergalactic tyrants, and cosmic entities that could shake the entire omniverse. Today, we're ranking the 10 strongest villains in the Ben 10 universe, based on their most powerful forms, their most insane feats, and the amount of destruction they caused during Ben's adventures. But before we dive in, hit that Supreme Omnitrix like button and comment below. Which villain do you think deserves the number 1 spot? Let's see if you guess it right. Ranking criteria. For this list, we considered raw power and unique abilities, durability, intelligence, and universal threat level, battle feats, including alternate reality versions. With that in mind, let's jump into the top 10. 10. Zomboso. Zomboso may not shine in physical strength, but his psychological terror is on another level. He feeds on people's fear, and that alone nearly broke Ben more than once. This clown is so twisted that even when he loses, he leaves behind deep mental scars. He's manipulated entire crowds with just words and illusions. At times, his presence alone is enough to paralyze even Ben's most seasoned allies. 9. Dr. Animo. A mad scientist who never gives up. He created armies of mutant creatures, merged with alien tech, and even tried to cheat death through twisted consciousness experiments. But even with all that genius, his physical power and threat level still fall behind the monsters coming up next. His creations have caused nationwide panic, and while his mind may be unhinged, his creativity makes him deadly. 8. Charmcaster. More than just Gwen's rival, she's a dimensional threat. Charmcaster is a powerful sorceress, capable of summoning arcane beasts, manipulating mystical energy, and even dominating entire dimensions like Legerdemain. When she gains access to the legendary Alpha Rune, her power reaches a whole new level. With that artifact, she doesn't just boost her magic, she becomes a danger to the balance of entire realities. But even without it, her magic alone is destructive enough to take on almost any opponent head-on. Give her prep time, and forget it. She basically becomes a goddess of chaos. Her mastery of magic, amplified by relics like the Alpha Rune, makes her nearly impossible to predict or defeat when she's focused. Now let's hear from you in the comments. We just saw 2 insane villains. On one side, the genius scientist who defies death itself. On the other, the mage who bends dimensions with a snap of her fingers. Who would win this epic showdown, Dr. Animo or Charmcaster? Drop your answer below and back up your favorite. 7. Egregor. He absorbed 5 insanely powerful aliens and nearly became a god while chasing the map of infinity. He was a real interplanetary threat, but was taken down by someone even more unhinged. He survived brutal fights even before reaching his ultimate form. And the fact that his plan almost worked? That says a lot about how dangerous he really was. 6. Kevin 11, Absorber form. When Kevin loses control, he becomes a force of nature. He absorbs everything: energy, metal, alien DNA, even Omnitrix powers. He's the one who actually defeated Egregor, and in multiple phases, he's fought powerful versions of Ben toe-to-toe. A real monster, when chaos takes over. Even his closest allies fear what he becomes in that uncontrollable state. Kevin is unpredictable, and that makes him even more dangerous. 5. Malware. Malware is a corrupted galvanic mechamorph and a major villain in Ben 10, Omniverse. He can absorb, corrupt, and evolve with any kind of technology. He destroyed powerful weapons like Max's Helix, threatened the planet Galvan B, and even tried to fuse with the Omnitrix. In one of the show's most emotional moments, he destroyed Feedback, Ben's favorite alien, leaving a deep scar on the young hero. More than just a physical threat, Malware is a living intelligence that learns and adapts with every battle, becoming more dangerous over time. 4. Albedo. Albedo is a clone of Ben and a former assistant to Azimuth, the creator of the Omnitrix. After trying to replicate the device, he became trapped in Ben's form, fueling his obsession with proving he's superior to the original. Using a modified Ultimate Omnitrix, he gained access to evolved alien forms and became a recurring threat. With deep technical knowledge, Albedo can exploit the Omnitrix's weaknesses better than anyone. But his greatest weapon is his hatred. He doesn't just want to defeat Ben, he wants to be seen as the true, perfect version. 3. Ian. One of the most mysterious villains of them all. He manipulates time, travels between dimensions, and alters the past and future. He's faced multiple versions of Ben from different universes, always with apocalyptic intentions. He can reset entire timelines with his powers. His very existence threatens the fabric of reality itself. 2. Vilgax, Final Form / Omniverse. The most iconic villain in the franchise. He's been defeated many times, but always comes back stronger. In his final form, he combines ridiculous physical strength, regeneration, super durability, and deep knowledge of intergalactic warfare. Even war-hardened alien races fear him and recognize him as a legendary conqueror. His schemes are always on a galactic scale, and he never plays to lose. 1. Diagon. An interdimensional god of chaos. Diagon isn't just a villain, he's an entity. He nearly destroyed the entire multiverse with an army of knights, forcing Ben, Gwen, Kevin, and even Vilgax to join forces to stop him. His mere presence corrupts planets, we're talking full-on cosmic threat level. He bends the laws of physics and magic just by existing. Not even the combined powers of the Omnitrix could stop him easily. So, do you agree with this list of the strongest Ben 10 villains? We went from terrifying clowns to cosmic entities that nearly wiped out the multiverse. But what about you? Who do you think is the most iconic? Which villain scared you the most as a kid? Drop your thoughts in the comments, I read everything. And if you enjoyed this ranking, smash that supreme like button and subscribe for more epic Geekverse content. See you next time, and hey, careful with the Omnitrix. You never know which side it might choose.